Tonight in Dollars and Cents, we're looking into how much you spend on groceries. Data show costs keep going up while inflation was up again this past month. A finance expert I talked with says there are ways to get more out of what you can afford. It's a troubling trend hitting shoppers hard in the wallet.
I love Honeycrisp, but $8, $9 for a bag of apples? Nah, that's not good.
The rising cost of food and alarming large grocery bills.
But I have not seen any of my bills get cheaper. It does not feel like it's gotten better.
I'm living paycheck to paycheck because it's so hard really to save.
Consumer prices are up 3.2% from a year ago, slightly above what was expected. Sacramento-based financial planner Pamela Rodriguez says Americans are noticing.
Technically, your groceries are only supposed to make up about 4% of your overall budget.
But data from the U.S. Census Bureau shows Californians pay the most in the country for groceries, averaging nearly $300 a week.
Right now, we're seeing groceries be the second largest expense and sometimes the largest expense even over a mortgage.
Cereal and egg prices rose again, with eggs up nearly 6%. President Biden touted this month's inflation report, saying, "My top economic priority is lowering costs, and we continue to make progress."
Unfortunately, we pay higher taxes in all the other states, and, that also goes for businesses. They will kind of pass down, expenses, etc.
U.S. Census data also shows your family size and the age of the people in your family can impact your grocery bill.
When you have older kids who are very vocal about what they like, don't like, what they want, what they don't want, and they make it very difficult for you sometimes, right, to figure out what you want to have for dinner, that's when it becomes a lot pricier.
It's not always easy, but you can save money by sharing the same meal together that's cooked at home. Convenience versus cooking from scratch are impacting grocery bills too.
There's a lot of, prepackaged food, which is the most expensive thing at grocery stores.
So stick to the edges of the grocery store where the fresh produce and meats are. Skip the center aisles filled with packaged food.
My best advice is always to plan ahead. I also love, being part of a specific grocery store club savings, and that will really save you quite a bit.
While many of you struggle with high grocery bills, your other expenses are going up too. Gas rose 3.8%, rent is up 4%, and clothing rose 0.6%. So, Chris, every penny is counting right now.
A lot of folks I know want to know, has anything decreased at this rate?
Yeah, it's a great question, and this might surprise you. Furniture has actually gone down. It's dropped about 4% in the last year, and experts say it's because of the housing market and less demand for those big ticket furniture purchases, right, that we were all making during the pandemic when we were at home, right? But overall, inflation ticking up slightly. Don't expect the Federal Reserve to cut interest rates before summer at the earliest. So really, Chris, you could be dealing with this even longer, meaning your budgets are more important than ever.